Do you ever get angry and frustrated by the fact that people within your organisation really don't communicate very well with each other? Within companies and within local government, as an example, you have directors, you have managers, you have frontline staff, and then you have obviously the customers or service users in the community. Are they really getting the message that you, as a director, for instance, would like to get across? And that's where our staff and community engagement programme does actually work, because what we do is we use new technology such as small cameras to do video blogs and written blogs, and we help all the different people within the organisation to start communicating with each other, from director to manager to normal frontline staff and out into the community. Everyone starts to get to understand what each other is up to. There are different ways and different techniques in how to capture this information. You can talk straight to camera like this. Unfortunately, it's not particularly dynamic, and unless the message is really vital, you'll probably have to start being creative about the ways you're going to try and get your message across. So you've got a location like this, or you have other locations to go and make a film in. Stockport Council, for instance, have shot video blogs of their service users within mental health services, building allotments and cultivating particular crops on those allotments. Very, very interesting human interest stories, and very, very easy to shoot, actually. Again, you need to be inventive about some of the shots you want to do. For instance, with service users out in the community working on conservation projects. This, for example, you can show what they're up to, you can show the environment they're working in, and you can show them on location, talking straight into the camera about the type of work they're doing. Another creative technique is to film the subject off camera, so there's a voiceover, which is what's happening right now, for instance. But as the camera pans back slightly, you'll see that I'm suddenly in the frame, and you'll then see the project that's happening around us, which is obviously a conservation project where service users are working on the particular building. You can also use the camera for location shots where you're interviewing people, as an example with Dan Parton here. Dan has recently been working with people with learning disabilities on gardening projects. Dan.
That's right, we've actually been out to see them, we've seen them in the garden, we've been talking to them how it improves their lives and how it helps them to build links with the local community.
Another element that really does need to be emphasised here is that it's a very democratic medium. We're not using handheld large cameras that shoot films for the BBC or the ITV or Channel 4. What we're doing is we're just using very small cameras where you press a button to record, you press that button again to stop, and then you just have a small video blog. You keep it to 2 to 3 minutes maximum so you get your message across, and then load it straight into your system, straight into the computer, and it goes straight out to the community. And ultimately, the whole process is measurable. So it's a proactive process. People are sent emails with the latest video blogs. The whole process is organised through an editorial board that's set up within the organisation. There is very much an engagement element to it, so we're also encouraging comments on each of the videos, encouraging people to comment within videos. So it's very much a two-way process of feedback. For any large organisation, it's a very cost-effective and vital way for people to be able to really understand what's happening within that organisation, where it's going with a lot of its products and its services, and how the staff and the customers or service users are starting to understand what types of services, what types of products are on offer.